We are pinpointing not one, not two, but three storm systems to impact Florida over the next 6 days. Sound like LeBron James going down to South Beach. What's going on, guys? I'm certified meteorologist Jonathan Kagas. In this video, we're going to talk about all three of those systems and then give you your pinpoint forecast for North Florida, Central Florida, and into South Florida. What you see on your screen here is system number one. This is likely the least impactful of the bunch here. We kind of increase the intensity with these as we roll on forward over the next few days. Hey, before we jump into the breakdown of these storms, if you do want to stay updated on all things Florida weather as the El Nino pattern is here and continues to bring us active weather, you have to hit subscribe. Please do that. If you happen to find this content helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. It's a small ask, but it really does help us out a lot. All right, so here's system number one. That's 4 o'clock today on Wednesday, and you see what's going on here. As we roll forward into the future, there's not much. It's a weak cold front sliding through. Let me draw the front for you. It's right on through here. That's 5 o'clock on Thursday morning. A few scattered showers around for the morning commute from the Orlando area to Kissimmee into St. Cloud, Point Siena, closer to Fort Pierce, maybe Fort Myers, Sarasota, Bradenton. Most of this should come through with little fanfare, but a nice little bit of rain coming our way with system number one. Let me delete the front off of here now. And here quickly, right on its heels, is system number two. I think Friday, all in all, is a pretty nice day across really most of the state of Florida, maybe with the exception of the Panhandle, especially later on into the afternoon and evening. But here is the bigger system sliding through. Watch what happens. Here's our cold front. It's a stronger one as well. There could be some stronger thunderstorms with this. I'll show you the severe weather outlook in just 1 second. But here's our area of low pressure. Here is our cold front. You'll notice a couple of different things. The yellows and greens and even oranges pop a little bit more here. It's just the model indicating the heavier rain and that potential, again, for some stronger storms. Note the time this comes in. This is 1 o'clock. Instability likely still lacking with this, although we could have a few strong thunderstorms pop on through. There's just not a ton of fuel. Again, that's a good thing, but it'd be more of a conditional severe weather threat. And I'll show you why in just 1 second if you stick with me. Hit that thumbs up button if you are. All right, so we're going to go forward in time. Most of this is out of here for Sunday. I think Sunday's looking pretty nice as well. Now here comes an even bigger system sliding on through. This is early on Tuesday morning. Likely somebody in the upper Midwest and Northern Plains, Great Lakes region, going to get blasted with some pretty heavy snow. Winter has been very, very dull in terms of snowfall for the United States. That's likely going to change with these two systems as well. But some stronger thunderstorms possible, especially towards the Panhandle, and then that rolls through and gets on out of here by early Wednesday morning, and then the weather turns nice again. So those are our three systems sliding through. What does that mean for us other than some wetness and the potential for some severe weather? Here is that rainfall total now. I'm looking at my friends along the Gulf Coast of Florida. We still need a ton of rain, and it looks like this week we are going to do a little bit of extra chipping away at the drought status, which remains severe for that area for us around Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota. We just observed our driest year on record by far. Look at all the rain coming our way. This is through next Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is today, the date, so I don't even know what the heck Tuesday is. It's the 9th. This is through Tuesday the 9th. It's still that weird time. I'm trying to get used to 24. I know you know what the deal is with that. Anyway, heaviest rain over the next week, no doubt, looks to focus closer to the Big Bend into the Panhandle. Look at that. 4, 5, 6 inches of rain, maybe even more coming towards the Panhandle. But then look at the Gulf Coast of Florida, Fort Myers, Tampa, closer to Cedar Key. Look at that, 2 to 4 inches, give or take, through next Tuesday. That will be a welcome change. We talk about this, months ago, that while we were really just couldn't buy rain, we talked about that we would likely start to get ourselves out of the drought scenario the deeper we got into winter because of El Nino. And this active track is no doubt a direct response to El Nino. Now, one of the things that we don't want with this, of course, is the severe weather. This is the severe weather threat for Friday, and the Storm Prediction Center has it highlighted from New Orleans through the Gulf Coast of Mississippi and Alabama, and then right into the Panhandle of Florida, from Apalachicola to Panama City to Pensacola. It's quote-unquote just a marginal risk. Again, it's a good day to be weather aware. We're not talking about a severe weather outbreak, it doesn't appear, but nonetheless, there will be the opportunity for a few strong storms on Friday and then again on Saturday. And what's noteworthy about that severe weather threat is that the Storm Prediction Center has this outlook on their day 4 to 8 probabilities. Traditionally, like the map that I just showed you, where they go from their marginal to slight, enhanced, moderate, and high scale, they also have their 4 to 8 time frame, the 4 to 8 day time frame, where they highlight either a 15%, which is pretty significant, and then a 30%, which is even obviously more significant. But nonetheless, you rarely see this highlighted, especially this time of the year. So again, when you see a highlight day 4 to 8 from the SPC, it gives you the confidence. It lets you know that they also have the confidence that there could be severe weather. So all of that mumbo jumbo I can show you, but I want to show you the why. That's what I like to give you guys on this channel. Yeah, I can tell you that the Storm Prediction Center has things highlighted, but I like to get nerdy and sciencey, and I want to show you why that there is a severe weather risk. So for that, we're going to go upstairs about 15 to 20,000 feet, and we're going to break down the upper level pattern. This is going to be on Monday afternoon, and let me actually take this back a couple of days here, because I want to start this on Saturday so that I can show you the progression, or I'm going to start this on Friday here. Let me back this train up, update that, and then watch what happens here. So here is our little dip in the jet stream sliding through. So that is Saturday into Sunday. Note that we have a little something something right here, but it's not too, we don't have a giant kink in the jet stream or anything like that. So that's one of the reasons why it was right in there. That's one of the reasons why it's a marginal risk. Now, one of the things that caught my eye again as we go forward in time, and this is where I kind of had this situated before with the bigger system sliding through. This is now fast forwarding out into that Monday to Tuesday time frame. This is much more indicative. So this is even beyond what the Storm Prediction Center goes out. This is, I mean, I guess on day 6 or 7, but the confidence isn't as high because it's further out. But certainly we have a really big upper low chilling right on there. We have strong winds rounding the base of that trough. So this is what we have. We have strong winds out of the south and west that would help to bring that wind energy. Remember, unlike hurricanes, hurricanes don't like wind shear. Thunderstorms, though, to get real big and nasty and turn severe, they love wind shear. The updrafts need to be separated from the downdrafts. You need to be able to have that directional shear kind of dislocating the updraft from the downdraft so they don't choke themselves out. That's what that would do. There's also going to be a little bit of turning of the winds with height right here. So I would not be surprised if, as we go forward in time, that we start to see areas of the deep south that would include likely probably all right in here again as we get out towards next Tuesday, which again, that time frame would be the 8th and into the 9th. So that's what we are really going to watch for the potential for severe weather. All right, so there's that breakdown. We are going to stay on that. I now want to talk about the actual forecast for you for tomorrow. Let me get my head out of the way, and I'll bring this screen full and kind of show you. It's going to be a pretty nice day in North Florida. It's going to be a chilly day, 59 for us in Panama City. Look at the sunshine, though, 60 in Tally, 58 degrees in St. Augustine. We're at 60 in Cedar Key. Back down into Central Florida, though, we're still dealing with kind of the lingering impacts of that front that just came on through. So Orlando, we're talking a 30% shot for showers, and this is early. That's going to be early in your day. 20% shot in Vero Beach, St. Pete Beach, a 10% shot. That's what the rain chances are going to be the highest overnight tonight, Wednesday night into Thursday. And then as we move into South Florida, the front really kind of fizzles out even further. And then we have temperatures a little bit warmer, of course, as we are further away from that cooler air. Okeechobee, we have a 40% shot for downpours tomorrow. West Palm, 20%, and then those chances continue to go down a little bit as you get into extreme South Florida with highs in Miami at 77, Marathon 75. If you're heading to the Keys, we are at 74. Alrighty, guys, we are watching all of those systems. Again, the potential for severe weather going to be there on Saturday, really on Friday and Saturday, and then I think that we could have another round of potentially some strong storms, especially for the North Florida area and into the Panhandle with that upper low that I showed you digging in. So that's going to be significant, certainly much more significant than this extra system coming in on Saturday into Sunday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to stay updated on all things Florida weather, you have to hit subscribe. Please do that, and we'll catch you next time.